Welcome. Welcome back and welcome home. Welcome home, love beings. My name is Melissa and I will be your multidimensional cosmic tour guide today. We are going to do a really quick divine counterpart twin flame sacred union update. And we're going to really check in with the divine masculine and the divine feminine and really just start anew. And I have a few messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine counterparts, feel you, see you, hear you. And I've got a few messages from the masculine that's coming into his divinity. And he's saying, I get it. I see you. And I get it. The divine masculine is saying, you're the only person that told me the truth. You're the only one that saw the good in me. You're the only one. And I treated you the worst. And I'm sorry. And I want you to know that I am seeing the truth and the road to redemption, the way to come forward. I'm not as scared of you as I used to be. And I'm working on it. So I'm feeling that from the divine masculine. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards and I'm going to pull a couple of cards for the divine masculine, see where we start with. Romantic love. Romantic love. If you're seeing some 3s and some 9s, just know it's coming full circle. 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 plus 1 is 3. So 39 is a 3. And I'm feeling romantic love coming from the hearts of the masculines. And as we've been shuffled away from the false twins or the maybe the predators, that the narcissist, empath vibes or the codependencies, we can feel our true purified connection with our divine counterparts. And as well as if they're in spirit, we can still feel them, that have that telepathic connection. And as each one of us keeps transforming and uplifting in our consciousness, awakening, that remembrance of the belief, the truth in love is restored in all of us. So remember, your divine counterpart is the one that recognizes the beauty in you, even if you are or have been through a lot and have had moments. And there's going to be a real alignment with the counterparts that's never been able to happen before in this next phase. I'm feeling for the divine masculine, it's almost like a realization of and connection with those soul family, soul tribes, loved ones crossed over in spirit that just nourishes the soul. It's like a forgiveness of self and gratitude of even the hard stuff that they've gone through, or the different people that they possibly thought was their counterpart or had to learn with and from, including darker energies, entities, troubles, ups and downs. And so I'm seeing a connection. The divine masculines having these, it's like a map around them, realization of this family member is a real support and soul family, soul tribe. And this one that I thought is not. They were not having good intentions for me. And this one, I tried not to think about him or her. I tried not to know them. I didn't want them to be any part of my soulmate, soul family, twin flame, any of that. But I'm seeing the truth and having a clarity, a connection like never before. And I'm feeling that romantic trust, vulnerability, compatibility, and a letting down of old walls where one or both was running or chasing or trying to control the other one, and it was wildly out of balance and painful. And I'm seeing that it's like dissipate, and I'm seeing the truth, recognition of the truth in some of the divine masculines going, oh my gosh, the person that supported me the most, that treated me the best, I thought the grass was greener over here. I thought this person was, I don't know, had more money or was more interesting over here. But the truth is, I can feel that connection. And so all of you who have a divine counterpart, it feels like you get a renewal. If you're married or you've been in a relationship for a long time, it feels like you get a renewal. Your masculine part of you, or the masculine in your story, will really have an appreciation and a kind of a renewal or refreshment of really realizing the choice that they made was good. And those that chose not very well, or have been in separation, as we would call it, in the last throes of this layer of phase of duality, spiritual war, whatever it is, that really went against each other, couldn't balance, couldn't be together. And a lot of people interfered in some of those counterpart connections. They said, no, so-and-so couldn't be. You should listen to me. I'm going to choose for you. And also had interference from people trying to steal people's wives or husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends. And it just was chaotic and disgusting, really. And I'm seeing people wake up, the divine masculine going, I really do want a home and a family. And the person that I kicked to the curb or stomped on really did hold the true balance of who I am. And everyone else said that they weren't good, they weren't smart, they weren't pretty, they weren't rich, they weren't right. But they were wrong. And so the divine masculine I'm seeing is waking up to this. So the romantic love card says the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. And as we see the last grasps of the dark mother that was distorting us in our connections and our choices, let go, and we come out of imprisonment and choosing the falsities and the fallen dark stuff, we can recognize our spirits, our royal connection much better. So I really like this. That's beautiful. For the divine masculines, I'm also receiving a really big vision about it's like forgiveness of self, recognizing the purity in who you are. And it feels really strong, and it feels like a connection with the earth, the really grounded, clear vision of the direction that you need to go in, and the true, maybe purposes and missions that you have with your soul family and your divine counterpart. It's pretty strong. So it's like harmonizing, harmonic energy coming into this message. So I'm going to pull a card, see if there's anything else that we can know for the divine masculine. Hey, divine feminines, even though you're like you don't care anymore, like you are free of any connection or attachment or need for anyone to be a certain way, it feels like you're going to see a new start in your divine masculine, your soul family, your soul tribe. It's going to balance out and come back around in the right ways. it's almost like I'm seeing a mask being removed from the divine masculine so that he can really just truly be himself and be at ease and comfort. It's been a long time that he has felt like this. And it feels like it's really worth it. This is pretty cool. So I'm pulling a card from the Cosmic Energy Oracle deck. And I got two. So I got moon healing. And as we realize that the moon has been janky and off and is sort of manufactured in different ways, we're pulling in the true moon energy, which is no longer secrets and weirdness. And I'm feeling this, it's almost like a cleansing, clearing, having clarity in oneself as well as circumstances. And this card says strength, self-evaluation, determination, moon healing, first quarter moon. And it feels like there's a new, when you look in the mirror, you can go, yeah, okay, I can be me. I can accept me. I can be myself. And I feel the masculine really coming to terms with himself in many ways and realizing like, oh, I'm not under duress and I can choose better choices now, and I'm really seeing what I really do want. Feels like it's not yet like he's jogging across open fields, but it does feel like he's opening his arms and hugging himself and loving himself in different ways, seeing himself in different perspectives that are really good. So the second one is new moon healing super moon. Improve relationships and emotions. I'm feeling, again, self-reflection, and definitely a recognition about, like, what am I doing here? I really need to be with my true, divine counterpart and be able to have that, reciprocated balance, love, knowing, a person deeply and having that trust that it's okay now. Safety. Gorgeous. I'm going to pull one from the Lemurian Star Child cards for the Divine Masculine. Blu-ray being. There's a lot of awakening, ascending, recalibration going on, and the Blu-ray beings are activating. So these starseed twin flames Blu-rays are really activating a whole lot right now, and they have a lot of important roles of how to clear and cleanse and hold and create and manifest for this new earth energy, this new era that we're in, the age of Aquarius. And I'm feeling the divine masculines opening their eyes to some of the service, heart-centered service to humanity that they want to do in different ways, whether they are creating something to speak, teaching, singing, creating something. But it's like cleanup. It's cleaning up some of the old ways and perspectives of the way we looked at stuff. And these masculines are bringing strong, powerful, magical ways that we can look at things now. And they're kind of resetting. And over these next months, I think all human beings are going to go through a little bit of a rest phases, as well as that solar flashing event stuff that's going on. So it's like an inner knowing and happiness. Look at the Blu-ray being. He's just like happy. Look at that star child. The balance of the light coming into knowing is in perfect divine order. The celestial star map of who you are. Masculines is really coming into order. Here's this truth, this balance, not duality, but home in your sacred union, heaven on earth self. Direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. That's what I was seeing at the very beginning. And it was like connection beyond all blockages, dark energies, matrix stuff, codes, people, projections, anything of the past. And it's real clear. And I'm seeing that expression, receiving and giving, and telepathy. And you might even see, this is interesting, you might even see your person, whether you have met them or not, whether you've talked to them for 10 years or not. You might see your person almost like sitting by you, talking to you, laying in bed with you, driving in the car with you, and realize that their consciousness is with you and is activated to hear you and feel you, and realize that that telepathy is on. So I think the masculine is often talking to the feminine, whether he's in contact or knows how to find her, or knows who she is, or she's in spirit and he's incarnate in a physical body. He's talking strongly, like, hey, pay attention. I am here. I am the one. I am your one. And somehow I feel like he's understanding it's going to be up to him to make the phone call, make the step. The ball's in his court. She has let go of everything over and over and said, I am here to serve this world and humanity, and keep waking up. And she did. And I'm feeling richness, abundance, support, miraculous blessings for the feminine. Kind of getting sassy, like a little bit of like power coming back into, not imbalance, misuse of power, but power, strength and structure coming back into the feminines. And I feel the masculine like cheerleading all the way, whether they're in communication or not, or but I feel him in, and she will feel him. Many of you will feel your person talking to you. You'll wake up in the middle of the night and hear them, see them, feel them, and just know that God is helping scoot away all the blocks, any attachments, any imbalances, any past life issues, things like that, so that you both can hear each other and recognize each other. So for the divine feminine, let's see what we've got. I am serious. I'm seeing the divine feminine celebrate something like, yes, I'm free. I'm all right. And not care if anyone likes them, not care if they have a single dollar. It feels like there's this richness and replenishment. And that's what is rewriting the script of this new earth energy. So it feels like I'm seeing the feminine truly like hold the space, manifest, create for all of humanity. And it's going really well, like the accumulated good, the good karma coming for her. And I'm feeling many of it's like phone calls and things. And if the masculine is really scared, and we're all scared sometimes, but that fear is dissipating. We don't need to live in fear anymore. It causes suffering and distortion. And so I'm seeing the divine feminine receive connection, communication from a lot of the divine masculines. And these, it's very powerful. It just amps everything up. It's like we're back online. Reboot. Back online in a way we've never have been before. So the card and the theme energy that I got is prosperity for the divine feminine. So the divine feminine, you can expect that richness, that wholeness, that prosperity, fulfillment vibe. And that's what she's built. That's what she's carried. That's what she's really worked through everything for to hold. And so the divine feminine, I believe, has some blessings, some windfalls, some understanding that's coming in that'll feel very powerful as well. Angel wings spreading. Phoenix rising. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. Tuning up. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. And I think we get to go back to basics and realize there has always been plenty for all. There has never been any competition in any layer of who we are. And that includes any competition from others and the others that are trying to be like us or wannabes or take our divine masculines or feminines or steal our husbands and wives. There's really never been any competition. That's distorted, imbalanced disrespect, and almost like blaspheme to the Christ being in you. So these things are going to be corrected. There was never any competition. There's never any competition in people's jobs, even if you have similar jobs. There's encouragement and support and richness and prosperity flowing in. And that feminine has been holding that, creating it, manifesting it. So anyone that's been plagiarizing you, mimicking you, trying to be you, or steal what you have, steal your soul light, steal your job, steal your people, steal your reputation. It feels like that's going to be reversed, and it's no one cares. There's never been any competition, and the karmics that have been blocking and pointing at you and putting you down and all those things, it's going to dissipate. Those things are going to be flushed. It's not yours. It never was. The projections, the dark matrix holding on. Love won a long time ago. Got the wrong deck of cards here. So, what else for the divine feminine? I'm seeing, since it is like very known and felt that the dark mother, the things that have been happening to humanity that's vile and horrific are being unplugged and pushed out of our gateways, our truth, our sacred unions, and the blocks are being released. The dark magics, the controls, the misuses of powers, and the way we perceive these things, the fear involved in this, the threats, the bullying, are being kicked back out of our circumstances, systems, templates. And I'm seeing, since that dark mother is unplugged from all of us, the divine feminine goes, breathes in and out that unconditional love that we've all been looking for. And she is the higher love. She always was. There's no competition. There's no competition between anyone. And the respect and dignity and that golden rule that we apply between us, it just feels like it encourages, and it's the rise of the unconditional love and the balance, the true matriarchy and the true royal kingdom, the kings and queens will be able to stand up. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we got Draco for the divine feminine. In this, what I'm feeling first is we know that the Draco have been trying to hijack us for, I don't know, a billion years maybe, and have really abused and had some of the feminines in bondage for many, many years. And that Stockholm syndrome, hoping that they would have some kind of love or respect for us, is being broken through. And it feels like that the this card is the fixed stars Draco of the dragon. So the distorted dark beings come back into wholeness as well. The dragons, not the dark ones, but the light ones, bring us freedom because they are being freed. They were never meant to be in bondage, and they have been as well, just like the divine feminine has been beaten down. And the wisdom and truth comes back in, and the Draco darkness is stripped out of us, stripped out of our fabric, and the divine wisdom wakes up, and the friendship and connection with this layer of dimension where the dragons are, they are becoming free. They help us hold how to write the new earth scripts. Evolution through love, Kundalini energy, fire of life. So it just really feels like for the feminine, it feels like some of the fire signs or the fire in you is awakening, and it's not mad, it's not scary, it's passion, it's wisdom, it's truth. I love this. We go from inverted draconian evil to waking up to the true beauty of connection with the many multidimensional layers of beings of who we are. That Kundalini energy that kept getting stuck, or we've had Kundalini awakenings, but it feels like this is the real purified one. And it purifies us all the way through our chakras, our spines, our etheric DNA, our bloodlines, everything. So it feels like that this is reigniting in us at this time. And it feels like the divine feminine is going to carry it. It's very magical. Very magical. Not the scary dark Draco, but the dragons, sleeping dragons in us and around us are waking up and really holding a level of wisdom, knowledge, truth in these templates, holding the templates up, helping us hold the light grids and come back in earth and spirit in harmony. One more for the divine feminine. Births. I see children being birthed. And again, if there are, they're going to the right people. God's divine plan is just right for us. And congratulations to those who are having children. And some of you will get to marry into different families or meet different soul families, soul tribes, and really get to uplift the children and keep the children safe. And I don't know, you could be a stepmother, stepfather, you could be a grandparent, and it's almost like time to keep the children safe and to help them just be themselves, and no masks, no veils. Help them be their true selves. Feels like that this is part of the divine feminine, true unconditional love, nurturing mother in each one of you, the men, the women, you, me, us, them. And it feels like there's a celebration for these kids coming in. So some of them are 15, some of them are 40, some of them are brand new. But it feels like there's creation within this new earth energy that helps us all come back into the circle of light and that infinite flow of purity, pure light. And it feels like these kids are just like, ding, helping us see that, as well as teaching us and learning from us the harmony, the Christed truth. Pretty cool. I'm seeing somebody have like a baby seat in their car, and they're just like, this is exciting, and they're just learning how to have a brand newborn baby go with them, and they talk, and they get to have adventures and good moments and bad moments, and they're in the car and the house and in the little tub, warming and scrubbing down their little toes and rubbing their feet. And it feels like in essence that could be physical, like in your reality, but it also could be the universe able to scrub your little toes and rub your hands and kiss your forehead with the blessings of that Christed energy. Even though you might be old, you might be young, tall, short, and feel that true unconditional love, that divine mother piece that we've always wanted. So there's two dual meanings in that. Oh, look at this, divine counterparts. So the divine feminine share space card is here. Here, look at this, the twin flames in the cosmic heart, and the in a way we could look at this as the soul cosmic heart of two becoming one, the duality becoming one as it's meant to be, the soulmates finding each other, and also like this blossom, this lotus flower, this tree of life coming back into balance in that pink, representing the love, the beaming light of unconditional love between two people. And it feels like your person, many of you divine feminines have pretty much given up and don't, like, you don't even care. You're not even thinking about a counterpart. You're just like, what, I have some things to do, and in divine timing, so be it, and so it will be. And this card says share space, and it feels like that you can trust and be vulnerable again. And all of those bad things, the narcissists, the codependencies, the abuses, the abandonments, the traumas and wounds of the divine feminine and the divine masculine are being healed layer by layer by layer by layer, and you can share space. And I'm feeling you call in, not in a come to me, do what I say, but call in like a magnetic purity, Christed form of calling your person in. So this is, telepathy, co-creation, communing, honoring like never before. And it feels like you go back to the beginning of creation and you hold this power couple energy. It's not power couple, but it's power couple energy. And this heart helps, supports, nurtures, nourishes, and builds these many communities and communications and harmonizes all these different connections that you have. And I really like this. I am seeing many of the twin flames, soulmates, starseed soulmates, divine counterparts, soul families, soul tribes come together in beautiful new ways. And it just feels like a breath of fresh air and like oxygen, like we never knew. You know, when you try different kinds of water, and for me, it's like alkaline, filtered alkaline water. It tastes different, tastes good. How many years has it been since water tasted good? I feel like it's how many years or lifetimes has it been since love felt safe and good? That's what's coming, and the divine feminine will hold that and help write that script in. And I'm seeing many counterparts hold each other's hands and really recognize like that neither was really trying to leave each other, but everything was as it was meant to be. And you were right. You will end up together. And it feels like that you have ended up together. And it feels like there's telepathic communication, and also as I was mentioning before, teleportation skills, abilities really sinking in now and in these next days, weeks, months, and years. Teleport on over to your divine counterpart and like sit by them a little bit, and they could be like 1,000 miles away, but you might want to just sit by them for a moment and let them know that you're thinking about them, and that will open up that. It's almost like open it up for you. It's gorgeous. I always say, just don't Facebook me, message me, text me, call me, sing out my name, and I will hear you and feel you. For the divine masculine and feminine, I'm going to pull love card. In all these readings and over all these years, it's not that I don't see the darkness. It's not that I haven't been through the most darkness. It's not that I don't think you have been through the most darkness and the hardships and things like that. It's just not what I really focus on all the time. And as we move through it and keep clearing, realigning, I know monstrous things have happened to all of you. Divine masculine, divine feminine, my divine counterpart, your divine counterpart, you, me, us, them. And I want to say I'm sorry how hard it's been, how many delays and all the stagnations. But I'm really proud, and this is a time of celebration. And I'm really excited that everyone's coming together. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. This is a truth that will be so, and it is so. It has always been so. There's no competition. Divine masculine, divine feminine. And even though this is sometimes not who you expected, we give thanks and hold our trees of life, our cosmic heart, our truth, our divinity, our innocence in this, and we give thanks for the blessings of love. So on behalf of all of us that want it, I send out to the universe, to God, source, creator, to all of your higher selves, your guides and guardian angels, your divine counterparts, your hearts. I give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. And wow, isn't it wonderful? It is wonderful to feel and see and hear and know this amazing good, this unconditional love touching each and every one of us in different ways. So 3 came out at once. Really like this. We give thanks. And I'm just going to real quick, as if anything was quick at my house, read it. And it says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends time and space. Nothing is missing. No competition. Nothing's missing. And as I've been saying for 20 years, you cannot be truly separated from your twin flame. You cannot be. And that's been just devastating and painful and hard over all the years for everyone. We've all had our hearts broken and betrayed and stomped on in different ways in love relationships or in society and community, the world. But I couldn't even think of more truth. So again, on behalf of anyone that wants it, to your divine masculine, feminine soul families, soul tribe, soulmates, my beloved, we send out this telepathic message, this wave of unconditional love. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. We are the marriage, the divine union. We are. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And zoom, that goes right into perfect divine order. Oh, let's look at the cards. Beautiful pictures on these. Look at the divine feminine. Her wings are restored, and the connection whispering into her divine masculine's ear, or this divine masculine's wings are restored, and hearts on his sleeve, and these frequency vibrations reaching out and touching her heart, her truth, putting a warmth on her shoulder and saying, you're safe, my beloved. It was always you, my beloved. It was always you. There was no competition. From the moment I saw you, I knew inside. And these are the times that everything of the past, all the timelines, all the dark beings, all the matrix, all the other people's blocking us, all of the other relationships we've had, all of it. Nothing can stop us now. Okay, what's this other one? Look at that. Woohoo! Talk about red chakra right there, our first root chakra. Bing! Creation, truth coming together. I used to say, open your heart chakra to one of my boyfriends. Let me in. You say you love me so much. Know my heart. And I don't think he ever did or cared. I don't think he really wanted to. I think he was always just kind of creepy. But I used to say, open your heart. And what I learned from that was how to love and open my heart, even if no one loved me back, even if, I wasn't respected or loved or whatever. I respected and loved and saw that mirror in myself, and the magics and the sliminess and whatever so-and-so did or whatever these lying friends did or whatever it is. I was like, oh, wait a minute. So, coming out of those lower frequencies into, passion, true, fire of who we are. And this card is Sacred Union. There's a whole bunch of cards in here. I don't know how I got all these 3 in a row. Sacred Union. So welcome home, everyone. Your true sacred union in yourself has absolutely been awakened. All your hard work is worth it. And welcome home. So the card says, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. No lying, cheating, stealing, no competition, no blocks, no secrets, no lies, no webs of lies, no manipulation, no betrayals. We don't need it. It doesn't exist here anymore. No more karmics, no more crazy people pointing at you or doing witchcraft on your back. I'm sorry, I have to tell you, that's happened to me so much that I'm just like, that's not intelligent at all. Okay, but that's, welcome home, divine masculine. Welcome home, divine feminine. I honor that sacred union in you and you and you and you and me. And, that power couple sacred union in yourself and in your 3D, soulmate or twin flame is really, really, really activated right now. And so I honor that you honor and treasure your relationship, your hearts, for it is truly sacred. There's a really, really old song, Lou Reed song. It's called Sweet Jane. And it says, Sweet Jane, if anyone ever had a heart, they wouldn't turn around and break it. If anyone ever had a dream, they wouldn't, take it away or whatever it is. It was a great song. And, so I'm just hearing that, and I'm hearing the rendition of the Cowboy Junkies way from like the 80s or 90s. Sing it with a beautiful voice. Sweet Jane. So welcome home, Sacred Union. Welcome home, Twin Flames. Welcome home, soulmates. Welcome home, soul tribe, star families, multi-dimensions, your higher self. Welcome home. Welcome home. Thank you guys. If you want a twin flame reading, check in. Just let me know. The information is in the box below my web pages. You can schedule or send me an email. And thank you all so much for the likes, shares, subscribes, suggestions, comments. It warms my heart. And thank you. I've had donations lately. Thank you. My heart to yours. Welcome home.